Hey guys, Spencer Kaufman here. Today I'm going to show you how to remove your information from a popular public record database site called mylife.com. This site is one that has a ton of information on you or on your family or friends or anyone else. So check out this video and you'll see how to get yourself off of there, remove your information from the public record. Alright, My Life is a little bit more complicated than some of the other websites. If you go to mylife.com and then scroll to the bottom, you see that they don't really have a link down here for you that will help you remove your information. So there's really nothing going on. The only thing that they have would be something called Manage My Membership, or you could join and then have a membership, and then you'd be able to communicate with them and remove your stuff or remove other people's stuff if you can verify that you're a representative of them, etc. You do not need a membership. You don't need to join. You don't need to do any of that in order to remove your information. What you need to do is have an email address. Now this one can't be one of those fake emails because you're not receiving a confirmation email. You actually have to send them an email. So what I would recommend doing is starting a new email that is simply like your.name 2019 at gmail.com or something like that. Start a new email that you will use for all of these opt-out requests in all the variety or various different sites, or just use a spam email that you already have. Maybe you have an extra email that you use for coupons or deals or sign-ups or things like that. Use that one. Don't use your main one. All right. So what you're going to do is type in your name. So I'm going to type in Spencer Kaufman. I'm not putting any location. And then I'm going to click See Reputation Score. So now this is live. Let's see what happens on this. Okay, so it requires a city, state, and zip. So let's do city, state, and zip. Oh, city or state or zip. Okay. Iowa. All right, there it is. So Spencer J. Kaufman, 27, South English, Iowa. All those people. Now this, as you probably know, is not me, but we're going to hit See Background and Reputation Score. You'll see his information. All right, he's got all this stuff. He's got a good reputation, criminal or civil records, all this kind of thing. So a lot of this is pending. You can view this if you're a member, if you want to pay for it. But as you see, like as we're scrolling through, we're checking this out, and it doesn't really have anything that says opt me out or remove my information or anything like that. There's nothing down here that changed, so it's kind of tricky. But there is a spot right here that says this is me. Get out of the way here. This is me, control page. So let's try clicking on that. And it says locating everything, finding background, scanning the internet, all kinds of stuff. So we wait till this is done, and then you'll see what's going to happen next. All right, hold on. We're waiting more. Where it's exposed. All right, well, you're probably not going to go through this entire process, but I'm showing you this process because there may be a way to remove this information right here. Otherwise, I do have another way, but it's not foolproof. It's going to take a little bit of work, and we're going to come up with that as soon as this is done loading. Hidden social profiles. Boy, they got a lot of information that they claim to have. Scanning sites. Look at all these sites they scan. So companies selling your info. Anyhoo, Dexnose, Intellius, Peak, Radaris, People Finder, Lookup, Archives, 411 Locate, Instant Checkmate. I got a video on that. I got a video on a lot of those. So what they're probably going to do as soon as this is done is they're going to come out with this report, have this report be ready. Then they're either going to try to sell you the report or sell you a service to remove your information. But again, I have not been through this, So I'm not really sure what's going to happen next, but I know that we'll give it the time to find out. We'll see what's going on. Looks like it's almost done here, verifying. Oh, it looks like they say they track who's viewing everything. They'll alert you. So it seems like this is going to be a service they're going to try to sell. All right, so it's verified. They search all of the corner. Let's hit finalize and see what happens. Okay, now they got to verify. Goodness, this is at 100. This is only at 8. So this is going to take a little bit of time. Not to worry. All right, 30%. Again, I encourage you to check out the other videos that I have. You're going to see a little card pop up here to take you to the playlist of how to remove your information from a variety of sites. So I encourage you to do that. Get your information pulled down off all those public databases. Also share it with your friends, your family. Encourage them to remove your information and their information as well. Because as you saw in this report, it gives a listing of relatives. So even if you pull your information, but your brother hasn't, you might still show up as a brother of that person. Therefore, protect yourself and your family and your friends and everybody. Help them out. Share these videos with them, and we'll get them removed from there. You don't need a service to do it. You can do it yourself. All right, so save your report details free. Okay, enter your email, create a password. Well, let's do a fake email. Okay, create a password. Save and view. See what happens. Spencer, are affecting your reputation. Okay, here we go. What did I tell you? They want to sell you a subscription so you can view all this stuff. They're going to take your credit card. Then you're going to have all kinds of trouble. So if you want to do that, you can do that. I would say, do a 7-day trial for $1. Get yourself off and anyone else off that you can. Cancel it and be done. But let's hear it. It says go back to free profile. Let's see what we can do there. All right, now it brings me to a different Spencer Coffman, age 63, in Pennsylvania. So that's just crazy. Here's what we're going to do then. You know that this is goofy, that you're not going to pay for this. You don't have to pay for this. So what you're going to do is go to your email account that you created. You're going to type out a new email. You're going to send it to privacy@mylife.com. All right? This email address, you can find it through a lot of searching. It's not really easy or hard, but if you go to Contact Us, mylife.com, Contact Us, you will be able to find the contact information here. So for press, if you want to mail, customer care, support, so they don't really have it on there, but you're going to email it to them. Member support. Okay, nope. All right, so you're going to email privacy@mylife.com. Here is a transcript of an email that I would suggest you use. Subject is opt-out request. Then write out a sentence that says, you're a victim of stalking and you wish to have your information removed from your database, and this is important, and any other databases you own, because they may own multiple public record databases. Please delete my information from your systems. Here's a link to my listing. Now it's going to My Life, so you don't need to say my listing on XYZ. Then you're going to put a link right here. You'll copy and paste it. So I'd copy my Spencer Coffman link right here, paste it right there. Then you're going to say, here's my information. Now this is just a double confirmation. So you're going to put in your full name, date of birth, your address, and then say, please let me know if you need anything else, and also let me know once you have removed my listing. Thank you, your name. All right? Do that. and send it. And if you don't have a response in a couple days, send it again and keep sending this email till you get a response. They may request your driver's license. If so, take a picture of your driver's license, block out your license number. You can block out your picture if you want. They will also send you some requirements. If they say, oh yeah, send us your driver's license, here are the requirements. Block this off, etc. Send it back to them, get your information removed. Again, it's a little bit more of a process, but it is something that you can do very easily without having to pay. All right, so here's the email. I'm going to put this in the description below, so feel free to copy and paste it right from there. Also, while you're down there, comment on the video. Let me know how it worked for you. Let me know how long it took. Those kinds of things. Also, if you have any questions or need some help, post it down there. Well, also, make sure you click on that little subscribe button, hit the bell icon to be notified and updated when I post new videos, and use those social media icons down there, again, to share this video with your friends and your family and help them protect their personal information as well. Until next time.